Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's unboxing, I have my actual last order from Hausfourteen. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I have another order from Hausfourteen, and I completely forgot about this. I didn't buy this through his shop, and by the time this is up, like Hausfourteen as just the store is long gone. Craniac Studios, whatever deal they worked out, he acquired all of the prints from Hausfourteen, and they're available on his website, which is awesome. Craniac is located in the United States. I live in the United States, so that is going to save me, I imagine it'll save me a lot of money. Save me money as in, it'll save me on shipping. It will not help my wallet as far as how many orders I put in more frequently now. But I'm excited for that. There's a lot of sculpts from Hausfourteen I thought were very good, but this one was just kind of his, like, clearing out the rest of his stock sale. It was on Instagram. He had just posted a picture. I reached out, bought a few figures or a few sculpts from him, and then he mailed it. I didn't have the tracking, so like I completely forgot that I'd ordered this, and then went on vacation for a few days. I came back and it was in my mailbox. So that's always fun. Most of the time I pre-order things, I order sculpts, whatever. They take a little bit, I forget about them, and then they're just a nice little surprise when I get home from work some days. So anyway, I want to open this. I've got some pretty cool stuff in here, and a little more than just like the average head sculpt that I order. All right, so when he posted all these, I think it was 5 sculpts for 30 euros. I think that's what it was. Sorry, I'm not well up on my my European currency. So these normally they are 12 euros, pounds. Again, I apologize. If you've bought them and you know what the currency is, feel free to correct me. I'm just gonna say euros. So here we have a few. First off, we have a Tajiri, and this one I think is really, really nice. I've seen him paint it up and do the let's scoot it up here and give like the green mist on his mouth. I thought it looked awesome. I have a Tajiri custom that I've done, but I use a Jack's head, and it's really big, just for the Tajiri body. So I went ahead and got this one. It's sized really well. I think the hair looks very good on it, and it fits pretty decent. Like, I'll have to mod it a little bit. Get it up close here, you can see. I think it's a very good Tajiri sculpt. So that was on my list, but I considered it before, but since I already had a head sculpt, I can't always justify ordering head sculpts just to upgrade. So I wasn't intending to grab it, and then I couldn't pass up a deal. So there we have the first one. We've got Tajiri. Next up, and we're a little ECW heavy today, so we've got another Mikey Whipwreck, and this one I did order in the what I thought was my last order with the bandana on. This one just doesn't have the bandana, so I'm not sure if I'll make 2 Mikey Whipwreck figures or if I'm just going to paint them both up and just have the option, or maybe even though his hair's not quite as long as it was when he was in his Unholy Alliance tag team with Tajiri, maybe I'll still just paint it up like that and sub that in there. I might be happy doing that. I don't know. We'll see. I couldn't pass up a deal. So there were some that I really, really wanted, and then part of the thing was that you had to buy 5. So I made sure to fill out what I thought looked good, and got the ones that I really, really wanted as well. So this is another one I picked up that I just thought the sculpt looked really good, and we are getting his figure soon, but I really like this sculpt. So it's fit for a Jazzwares peg, so it's not going to go down at all. But we have one of his elite Sandman sculpts. I think just the like the hair, the snarl, the likeness. He does have, or did, I guess, well, does, since Craniac has these available, have a sculpt that has a cigarette in his mouth. And that's not the one I chose because I figured it would just, I'd drop it and it'd pop off. But I think that Sandman looks awesome. So excited to add that. I'll probably, my plan is to get both the normal and the chase version of Sandman. So I'll just paint that up and put it on one of them. Next up here is a Raven head sculpt, and there were 4 different Raven head sculpts, and admittedly, Raven figures, at least the ones that I see that are really good, take a little bit of modding, and I don't want to, I don't mind making modifications to parts, but I like to just keep stock parts as much as possible. I just feel like they fit into my collection better. So I don't have a lot of Raven figures I wanted to make. This one I'm going to be using for a like Invasion 2001 kind of look Raven with the longer goatee here. I think it's a very, very good sculpt. There's one that has his like dreadlocks look, or not dreadlocks, his like braids look. I can't remember, an ECW kind of look. So I wanted to make him from his hardcore title match at WrestleMania with Big Show and Kane. That's just like his run in WWE wasn't awesome, but I always love that match. Like it's insane. So I wanted to make Raven in that attire. So I figured instead of using the old Jack Titantron live head, it was fine for the time. I just don't think it holds up as well as some other ones. So I went ahead, I picked up this Raven. Next up, we have a, this was one I have wanted for a while. So I've got a Katsuyori Shibata, and it's going to take a lot of modification. The hair goes down really far, and it makes the, like, the actual, so you look, it's not going anywhere. It's not fitting down there, but I think it's a very nice looking sculpt. Very good likeness. Whoopsie. And Shibata's going to be a very simple custom. Oh man, we're causing trouble back here. So there you can see, hair looks good. I feel like Shibata, before he came to AEW, people looked at him as like a legend in New Japan, and maybe that's just because he, what are we doing? Because he had like a crazy comeback, so people respected him more, but I just feel like he's totally wasted in AEW. I could be wrong. Maybe my opinion of Shibata was just higher than other people's when he was in New Japan. Anyway, moving on. We've got one last one here. So this was one that was on my list that I almost ordered in that last order, and then I don't know why I didn't, but I picked up a Charlie Dempsey, and who knows, maybe like at the time I'm recording this, we have not gotten to San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know when I'll actually be able to upload it to the channel, but I could see a Charlie Dempsey basic coming. He's relevant in NXT, but he's kind of a plain looking guy. So I don't know if they're going to make a figure of him right now, but I wanted one. So again, this is a good sculpt, but it's about the only sculpt you can currently get of Charlie Dempsey. I don't think anyone else has a sculpt of him currently or as of recording. Headoration's always revealing new stuff, so maybe he'll throw one in there, but there's a Charlie Dempsey, and a little bit of surprise here. So what I was maybe not most excited about, but something different that I got with this order was, instead of just getting head sculpts, Hausfourteen also had a Charlie Dempsey he was working on. I don't know why everything is looking crooked here. And I don't know if the guy he was making it for decided not to like see it all the way through and pick it up, but I went ahead and just grabbed the whole Charlie Dempsey he was working on. So he's got the boots painted, he's got the like waist, the high tights painted on him. Okay, I think we gotta move these guys. There we go. Maybe. We focused? I can't get out of here, torso. There we go. That looks better, I think, maybe. Anyway, there's a Charlie Dempsey. There's nothing on the back yet, but he also threw in just these very simple Charlie Dempsey decals. So I will be finishing that up. It'll be a very simple finish, obviously. I think these are some Arn Anderson legs, Daniel Bryan torso, and then arms could be, or I think it's a Bob Orton figure that is just repainted. So I'm going to finish that up. All I got to do is paint up the head and put those decals on the back, but that is everything. And as far as just Hausfourteen goes, this is actually my last order. He is closed down now. I'm sure I'll pick up some stuff from Craniac. I've always wanted to order from him, just never got around to it, but yeah, that's it. That's everything. If you want to go check out some more unboxings, if you want to go check out that last Hausfourteen order I thought I was going to do, that's on the channel. Outside of that, please continue to like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate it. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.